let us start with the practicals of chemistry. Today, I'm going to start with salt analysis. Salt is comprised of two parts, as we all know. One is your acidic part and second is your basic part. Acidic part means anions and basic part means cations. So, this gives to our aim. Aim is to identify one acidic and one basic radical in the given salt. The salt will be given to you. Then you have to divide the salts into two parts to carry out the reaction for both. That is your acidic and your basic radical. Okay. So how one will proceed for the acidic part and for the basic part? Firstly, we will be having test tubes with us, burner, salt will be given to you, dropper, glass rods and the other chemicals which are present in the lab. Now, let us start with acidic radical. Divide your salts into two parts, one for acidic and second for basic. Okay. Now the question comes, how will you carry out the reactions for acidic? As there are so many anions, we all know. Chloride, bromide, iodide, nitrite, sulfate, carbonate, sulfide. So how one will start with the reactions? How one has to carry out the reactions? Now we will divide the reactions into three parts for the acidic radical. One will be your with dilute H2SO4. Second will be your concentrate H2SO4. These are the two broad reactions and the third is your particular reactions. This will involve only sulfate and phosphate. Okay. So now the salt is given to you. I will take a part of salt, transfer it to the test tube. Make sure your test tube is dry. Okay. Transfer your salt into the test tube. Use test tube holder for holding the test tube. Okay. Now we have to start with the dilute H2SO4 first. Here, two acid bottles are kept. One is for dilute and second is for concentrate. Now what you will do, you will take out some dilute H2SO4 by the help of a dropper. This is known as dropper. You will add your dilute H2SO4 into the test tube and then you will heat the test tube. Heat it gently. It should be placed at an inclined position. Now you can see there is a slight ring formation is taking place, but you are not going to get anything from it. So you have to heat it a bit more. What we do, we analyze the gas which is coming out from the test tube by smelling it. Don't smell it by putting it near to your nose. It should be a very light gas that you are going to smell. If it is not going to give you anything, that means this anion is not tested by dilute H2SO4. So the second part of the reaction is you have to move with concentrate H2SO4. Okay. Now again what I am going to do, I am taking a dry test tube again. I am again taking a part of salt. Now we will move to concentrate H2SO4. Dilute H2SO4 has not given anything to us. So now concentrate H2SO4. By the help of dropper, put some dilute H2SO4 into the test tube and then heat it very gently. Remember, the warm concentrate H2SO4 is very harmful to you. Okay. Now on heating, what you can see that a dense purple. I'm going to heat it again, then it will be more visible to you. Yes, you can see now. Dense purple fumes, they are evolving. As you can see, it's a purple shade is there. Okay. Now this purple color, now see. Okay. This purple color is going to give you an idea that which radical can be present in the given salt. Purple color in chemistry generally refers to the iodide ion, the presence of iodide ion. But it is just a preliminary test. Okay, it is just a preliminary. You can't just confirm something by doing a single test only. So you have to carry out a confirmatory test. Now for confirmatory test, you will be having the salt again. You need the salt again. You have taken the salt. Now the second step is you have to add manganese dioxide. Take a part of manganese dioxide. Just take a small part of manganese dioxide. Add it to the test tube in which you are having the salt. You can just mix it like this. And then what you have to do? You have to add concentrated H2SO4. You have to add concentrated H2SO4. Okay? So concentrated H2SO4 is added now. Again, we will be needing to heat the test tube. Now you can see a very light purple coloration is taking place here. Okay. Okay. You can now see a very dark purple coloration is taking place. So this confirms the presence of iodide ion. So this gives you the idea that your first part or your acidic part is iodide. Now the second part is your basic. Okay.